Hello, Free Rotation Nation.
Hello.
I'm Bippy the Hare. I am joined by this cunt Chris.
Hello.
Our legal advisor Beckles.
It was just so mean for no reason.
Well, it's okay.
I'm tired.
Are you going to get a lawsuit together as legal?
Yeah,
rep?
do you need me to represent you?
This is slander. It's spoken.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
And then
No.
our leader, Angela.
Yeah, I don't need anything.
No, I said our leader. That's a good thing.
I don't need anything. Hello.
You could be our leader and not lead us to anything.
Mein Führer, Angela.
Wow.
Acceptable.
I did say for Christy's game night, we should play Secret Hitler. That's a lot of fun.
I don't.
Think of like Mafia.
Oh.
I just keep going down the rabbit hole. Think of Werewolf.
Is it
With Hitler.
Okay. Well, anyways.
is it weird if I bring a tiny mustache and just
I
play
actually
the whole time?
just like no. It turns out you're Hitler, and you're like, mine.
Mine game is one.
Wow.
Anyways,
Turns out he didn't hate anybody. He just really liked oranges, and he was thirsty, so he wanted to concentrate the juice.
oh, that's so bad. Oh my god. Oh god. I thought my D's nuts jokes were bad.
Shut up, Ligma.
I have gotten so many people lately with Ligma. Don't even. I have a new group of Ligma people. Yeah.
I got a question for you guys. You guys smell that?
Ligma?
Is it what The Rock is cooking?
It's the scent of fallen leaves. The plastic
smell-
odor of a temporary Halloween store.
In
Basic
ass.
white bitch?
The homeless guy down the street.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Nah, fucking unfortunately, it's a fresh pack of cards. As today, we discuss the new Magic the Gathering set, Innistrad Midnight Hunt.
AKA, like, how many Innistrad sets can you make? How much can you, like, juice out of a
This is number
set?
6.
This is number 3, right? For Innistrad?
Oh, this is third. This is the third time we've gone
Yeah.
there. It's
What
number
was it?
6. But it's a good set. I
I'm
like
not
this
playing.
shit.
I'm just sad because it's like Lorwyn never got another set.
I don't think we're too far away from going back to Lorwyn.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
We
going back
went
to
back to
Kamigawa. We're going back to
Ravnica?
Kamigawa. It's
Yeah.
gonna be all,
Really?
yeah.
Cyberpunk Kamigawa.
Yeah, it's like 3,000 years in the future. I'm down. Fuck it.
Eh, it was already kind of futuristic with the artifacts.
Yeah, but now it's like Cyberpunk, like 2099
That's
Kamigawa.
cool.
I'm fucking down.
Yeah.
Midnight Hunt begins a new story ripped right from the worries of Innistrad's populace.
What?
A night that might never end. With the
What?
sun rising later and setting sooner each day, they turn to the hope of the Harvest Tide Festival, a ritual with warlocks to maintain the balance. Despite plenty of werewolves and other denizens of the night, there's strength and hope gathered for the humans in the woods of the Keswick countryside.
Yeah, they're gathered like a feast.
Yeah.
I thought they beat the fucking, what the fuck are they?
Eldrazi?
Eldrazi. Like, what else is there to be scared of at
The
this
werewolves.
Yeah.
Remember all
So
the werewolves?
point? I know, but Eldrazi and we would you rather fight an Eldrazi or a werewolf?
Weredrazies.
We don't know the exact story yet, but people think because Emrakul's in the moon, it's fucking with the moon, which makes fucking with the werewolves.
there's a lot of the cards that actually talk about. There's another.
Oh my god, it's a conspiracy theory. There's a kaiju in the
Hollow
moon.
moon.
And look, Angie got
In
real
magic.
excited.
But I'm real excited because this
Yeah?
set delves into like cults and stuff, and I'm a big fan of the Wicker Man and Midsummer.
Yeah.
And I think this hasn't been confirmed yet, but I think the Harventide Festival was like a riff on Samhain. Samhain, is that how you say it?
Samhain?
Samhain, that's how you say it. Yeah.
Oh god,
because
you're so basic.
fuck you. I'm sorry. I was raised Catholic. I don't know these things. I don't know. I'm
I was
sorry.
raised Southern Baptist, and I know how to say Sam Hain.
Becky. Leave him alone.
I'm gonna shit my pants and cry. Okay.
Okay, it's okay. We left the diapers out there for you.
Thank God. But yeah, because there's actually cards in it that are Equinox editions, and Sam Hain deals with the Equinox and all that kind of shit. And I'm real excited. And it's
Did you say Sam Hain?
Yeah.
Samhain.
He said Samhain.
I tried, and then I also said Sam Hain because I can do what the fuck I want in basic and white. Listen, I pour a lot of pumpkin spice into my asshole every morning during this time of year, and it fucking does the trick.
Is you're making a little latte in your butthole?
Yeah. But with my dildo instead of a coffee stirrer.
Oh god.
What are y'all looking at?
I'm reading about the
I'm just reading
unnatural moon.
The flavor text from all the cards in Innistrad
that's fair.
that have moon stuff on it. So
Oh,
it's like,
shit.
yeah, it's like making them all weird again.
Okay. Oh, so like it's basically like something's infected like the
Like-
people with
like-
the moon powers.
Like what Emrakul
Okay,
did
you
the last
and
time he was
Chris
here.
made the same weird thing.
What?
The
But
That's what they look like.
But going on with the story, not all the werewolves are bad. It's just the ones that are underneath Torig are bad. There are some good werewolves that are defending the humans during the festival and stuff. So it's kind of cool.
I was about to say, it kind of reminds me of Twilight.
Look, I'm scary.
Are you making fun of... Let's roll this back for a second. Are you making fun of me and Chris because we were reacting to how people react to the moon? With you're not... Nobody can even see what you're doing.
I mean, the moon makes my nipples hard, so I get it.
I was about to say, it turns out to be Sailor Moon.
I'm so scary.
Ooh, senpai.
Pull their elbows up and wiggle their fingers. Run!
It's like...
Oh my god!
I can't help it. We can't even nobody can even see what you're doing. You can't even make fun of us correctly.
You're fine. But some more of the story beats is that our old friend TheFreeRotation, pretty sure he's the first black guy on Innistrad, because I've not seen one previously, which is interesting. I don't think there has been. I don't think there's been at least a legendary one. There might be a Cathar that was randomly, but him and Arlen are investigating the whole moon stuff. And then all the humans are getting together for the Harventide Festival, and then you got the renegade werewolves are like, hey, we're taking shit over. And then there's another little side plot of Soren's out of the stone, and his dad, Edgar Markov's body's missing. So we don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
It's funny because I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like,
Soren Markov, the vampire.
I know that, but I didn't even know he had a dad and shit.
Edgar, the commander card, that's his daddy.
Oh.
Or his
I
granddad.
don't know that.
Yeah.
So there's renegade werewolves, good wholesome werewolves,
missing
werewolves, vampires, and a moon that may be infected by an alien.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's Magic the Gathering, baby.
I was about to say that is a whole lot of stuff going on at one point.
That sounds fascinating. I wish they still wrote the good books.
And the moon is not maybe. It is definitely Emrakul's in the moon.
Yeah. Well, the stories
the
side stories they write on the Wizards page are pretty good. I read all the War of the Spark stuff and the novel.
Yeah, the War of the Spark novel was not very good.
No.
It was very, jumpy.
No. It also didn't have my Nissa Chandra Uwu romance in it. Because she wants to date hunk Chad Gideon instead. Anyway, back on the topic, because Bobby's ADHD is kicking in real hard because I ain't sleepy. But we got some new fucking mechanics in the set. They're kind of spicy.
Do tell.
The spiciest one, I know you two will enjoy this, is Coven.
What?
Yeah, it's actually just mechanic.
Do they walk around like this?
No, they might. I mean, they're doing stuff with their fingers now. What they're doing with their fingers, I can't tell you because I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's good.
I don't know. I know they're doing the whole smell your finger bit. That'd be kind of hot.
It's you have to sniff all 3 fingers to be a coven.
Oh, no.
What?
Smells like pumpkin spice.
It's the third one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the pumpkin spice. Really hits hard. Hits different this time of year.
And it really does. But Coven, it provides an effect or an ability when you control 3 creatures of different powers. And it's, for those who don't know, a Coven is a group or meeting of witches who work spells in tandem.
I was about to say, so it has to be 3 with different abilities. So it's charmed.
It's 3 with different power. So it's basically a worthless mechanic.
Yeah, it's good and limited, but not in standard.
So wait, does all of them have to have the mechanic coven?
No, just one of them.
So you
it's
get
banding.
Oh.
But witchy style.
Yeah.
So wait, so you have to have a 1/1, a 2/2, and a 3/3, and it makes a coven?
It could be a 1/2, a 2/2, and a 3/2, as long as their powers are all different.
So that's really awkward.
It is. That's why I said it is not a mechanic that is going to see too much standard play.
No. But there's ways of manipulating it easier in this set. When cards die, you can bring them back at different power and stuff. So there's ways of doing it.
Okay.
There's only a handful of cards that Coven actually matters for, Sigarda and that kind of stuff, big mythic rare power cards.
Oh, Sigarda, I feel bad for you.
And she's back. She's doing all right. She's kicking ass. But in the storyline, Avinson's dead.
Yeah.
There's 2 angels left. So the humans that got a little more pagan, a little more down to earth.
Yeah.
They're wearing the masks and doing the fire chaining and stuff.
How
And the
did
orgies.
Avison die?
Soren killed her.
Oh. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, Soren killed her because she was going crazy.
Oh, that's right.
So she
Yeah.
was
Remove
not good.
Okay.
That's when
I'm
Avison
good.
was not good.
No.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. No, I love the Innistrad story. I watched a whole 2-hour video about it to prep for this.
And then, Bruna and
Gisela.
went crazy and died?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
They
they
got
became,
fused.
mutated by,
Yeah.
Emrakul or
They
some
just
shit?
turned straight Elder Tor, and it was weird.
I do
Brunella.
like about Innistrad is it does do different mechanics of horror. So you
Yeah.
had the original gothic horror, then you had Eldritch horror, and now it sounds like cult horror,
Yeah.
actual old
Yep.
school
Yeah, I'm waiting for the slasher set. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah. Like, just, like, have, like, Jack the Ripper literally just, like, butchering the fuck out of people. It's going to be sick.
That's cool.
Yeah. But we also have Disturb. It's a new keyword ability that lets you cast cards transform from the graveyard.
Creatures.
So, yeah, creatures.
Specifically, it's flashback for creatures.
It's mostly humans that turn into spirits. So it's kind of neat.
Oh.
Yes.
So they come in as their transforms?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. There's some that are probably not going to standard play, but they're really good. Some of them are fucking bonkers and limited.
I was going to say, that's actually pretty flavorful.
Yeah.
Like, the human dies, and they go to the grave, and they come back as a uwu ghost.
And then when the spirit dies, when the flip side dies, it's just exile.
Yep.
Oh, because, I mean, what happens to a spirit when it dies?
Yeah.
There are a couple of animal ones that do it too. There's like a griff that it transforms into like a fucking weird ass one with tentacles and stuff. Like that's kind of like interesting, but I like it. I fucking love this set.
Oh, that's a really good mechanic because getting 2 for 1 out of anything's awesome. And typically when they come back as a Serb, they're a flying whatever. So like,
So that's why the new Delver's going to be broken. You could just...
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think you got a couple of sets. Delver would be good. We need more cheap cantrips and such. But I think we also have Decayed, which is a lot of cards in the set make 2/2 zombies that can't block, and then when they attack, they die.
yeah, after the attack phase and damage and all, you just sacrifice them.
Yeah, but
Wow, that's good.
They're
Like,
just tokens that don't stick around.
like good death triggers on those.
They're really good death
Yeah.
triggers. They're bad if you need a blocker, but
yeah.
I would say Grimgrin goes really well with him because you can sack him in response to him going to the
well, any
graveyard.
cards that you need to sack a creature, those are really good for.
Which are a lot of that in this set.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's going away anyways.
There's a lot of cards that let you tap creatures down to use their abilities, and that doesn't trigger Decayed, so you just keep fucking tapping them down. and-
Tap 3 creatures you control. I'll tap these zombies that can't block
Yeah.
and die after they
Yeah.
attack.
It's
It works well with the old Legion zombies. Like, yeah.
And then they have changed the whole werewolf mechanic a bit. It's a global effect rather than just on the cards.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's a
Day and night.
Like
day and night
slivers?
bound.
Oh.
It when it becomes day, a lot of cards will say on the card when this card enters the battlefield, it becomes day or it becomes night. When that happens, triggers, everything flips. But if you have like a card that's like nightbound, one of the werewolf cards, and it's night on the field, it comes in transformed.
Oh.
Which is
that's
fucking
cool.
bonkers. Like when I was playing on Arena, it's like, oh, I have to play a 6/5 for 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just fucking nuts. Now, it is going to be confusing for newer players in paper because you do have to. It's similar to where like you don't cast a spell this turn, it becomes night. You cast 2 spells, it becomes day.
So you would have to
it's-
have
yeah.
some way of indicating it's night.
Yeah,
day.
there's a card,
But if
there's
it's
back.
But if it's Bobby's turn and you cast 2 spells, it'll flip. It's weird. It's got to be a player has to cast 2 spells on their turn.
Yeah.
To make it flip one way or the
Yeah.
other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
It's not
spicy.
like anybody can control it. Basically, you can control it.
Yeah, it's spicy. You can fuck some people over too, and it's hilarious. I did it a couple times. Like, oh, double instant, next turn flips, just crash it, and you're fucking dead.
So I guess Arena they have an animation.
Yes,
of
it's
it
really
being
good too.
night day.
It's solid.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It is solid. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, they have a little tab over to the side on Arena
Yep.
that shows you if it's night or day, and you click on it, it'll tell you how to flip it, how it interacts with everything.
Oh, that's cool.
really handy.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of humans cards that when it becomes day, they get like counters, special abilities, because daytime's good for the humans.
I would feel real bad to be a human in this world.
Daytime.
Oh, you've always felt bad. Humans on Zendikar, not Zendikar. That's also a really good plane. On Innistrad get fucked over all the time.
You're just literally fodder.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Athalia or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Which we haven't seen yet. We don't know what she's up to. Because, you know, the Cathars are kind of just gone because Absint's not a thing anymore. But they're still a little bit around. But
Right.
So I'm excited to see.
You can still see their emblems
Yeah.
around
'Cause-
on the art of the cards. It's just none of them are Cathars. And you're like,
Gareth's still around. The big boy, the commander. He's on a card. He's on a art of a card. It's not actually his card yet. But he's like, oh, cool. We're going to see them in Crimson Bound in November. Which is going to be more vampire-centric, which I'm excited for.
yeah. You didn't mention there are also vampires in this set.
Yeah, I was about to do that. That's my next thing.
Vampires,
underneath.
werewolves,
Yep.
all the things.
Yeah, vampires have additional abilities if someone lost life this turn. It's bloodthirst without the keyword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Do
I
they
mean-
power up at night as well?
Nope. I don't think any of them do anything at night. I think it's just that they lost life. It's that's their thing. They don't.
They have daywalkers. They can walk day and night. They're fancy vampires.
I
Okay.
wish they'd introduce a mechanic that turned creatures into vampires. I think that would have been kind of cool.
I was about to say it would have
Maybe
actually.
next set.
Olivia Valdarin did that.
Olivia, yeah.
Huh?
Olivia Valdarin did that.
Oh yeah, but maybe it'll be like a whole like spread out
Maybe they'll bring
mechanic.
Olivia back.
She would pay 2 and bite you, and you were a vampire.
She isn't a card. Olivia's Midnight Hunt,
Is she?
and people think she's the one that
Oh.
stole Soren's dad
Yeah.
because they never really got along.
Right.
Yeah.
It would
I was
make
about to say it
sense.
actually would be kind of cool if there was a card like as a vampire, like if it becomes day, you disintegrate.
Yeah, it might be a thing. We again, Crimson Vow in November will be vampire. Will be like this is werewolf centric. That will be vampire centric. So, who the fuck
Oh my
knows?
God, it's fucking
But
Twilight.
it'll be like the old chaos confetti where you have to literally rip it up.
I
I
hope
sure
not.
hope so.
I mean, I hope not because it's gonna be like the
Yeah.
one bomb mythic. It's gonna be like, oh,
I hope we get like Eldrazi vampire.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
it's
mean-
possible.
A thing Demerkle.
We were,
Please don't.
we were getting houses and stuff that were Eldrazi the last Innistrad. So
Oh, we got a fucking living book and a house in this
Yeah.
one too.
There's a house, like a literal house.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a haunted. It's like in something. It looks like the monster house.
It's-
from the
That's
movie.
so cool. That
Yeah.
reminds me of the old like cemetery gates
Mm-hmm.
from what was it? I'll think of the name of it in a bit. It had the world Homelands. Do you remember that cemetery gate
I
and
do.
all the barons things?
I didn't play during Homelands. I have no idea. I started during course at 10.
the new one's hostile.
Yeah.
It's a hostile.
And are you okay?
Oh, but swallow it.
Yeah, swallow it. Swallow it because you like it.
Yeah. It's literally a hostel.
That's what it says. That's the name of the card. Hostile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I got a headache.
Which is-
I really swallowed that.
I don't think
badly.
the card's that good.
It's fine for limited.
That's
But
a
it's
good
funny.
ass name.
It's fine for
Hostel,
limited.
hostel.
Yeah.
You know, there's somebody who was sitting there making those magic cards, and they're like, you know, it'd be fun.
It would be fun. Let's just throw in a hostel and make it hostel.
It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
If we had Eldraine rotate out and had a reasonable set,
I'm down. Yeah, we'll see. And then Flashback and Investigate also come back. And everyone
Whoa.
loves. Yep.
we actually have flashback and there is investigate again.
Yes. And I like Investigate a lot on cards. Just table that shit on cards. Let me draw stuff, please. Please, in an aggro deck all day. All day.
Wait, it's on an aggro. It's in aggro cards to investigate.
No, there are so
Aggressive cards that let you investigate.
Oh, I gotcha.
when you do X, Y, or Z, investigate.
Jesus Smartkov, is that what you
Yeah.
just called it?
It's called Fateful Absence. It's 1 and a white instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Its controller investigates.
Holy shit.
Yeah, white
Yeah.
gets good removal.
Just
Who
like
would've
literally
thought?
creature or planeswalker for 2 at instant speed. Like no.
Wow.
It's pretty
You're not
cool.
activating loyalty counter to bitch.
Nope, bye.
If they play it and don't instantly use it, you can. But if it resolves, they still can activate.
They still have
They still
priority.
have priority. But if they do it, if they play a planeswalker and do anything else, and you're like, no, you don't.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
But yeah, I think that card is modern playable,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's quite legacy playable, but damn, it's good.
Yeah, it's just, it's, what's the card from Modern Horizons 2? The white removal.
Oh, prismatic.
Yeah, it's Prismatic heading 5 and 6
Oh
for
my
some
gosh,
decks.
and with it being a 2-drop,
Yep.
think about in Legacy and Commander, though, you can put it on, what's it called?
Icecrown Scepter.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And just be like,
Tuk, tuk. I'm just going to untap my Icecrown.
yeah, it's really good, and instant speed is what surprised me.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
white's usually sorcery speed,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, I guess they're, well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's about time they pushed white.
I was
White's
about to
been
say
pushed
the
out of strength
last
for a
really
while.
good one was Path to Exile, and that was what 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
M10, M11.
M10.
Yeah,
'cause
it's real old.
I like Dawn Charm.
Yeah, but that's even older
That's
than
what,
Path to
Fifth
Exile.
Dawn, or
Yeah. Huh?
was Fifth Dawn or Morning Tide? Or
Yeah, Morning Tide.
you know what I
Back
miss? Bobby misses Harm's Way. That card was
Oh.
good. White burn spell? I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
It's like, no. Why
No,
don't
no.
you take it?
No. But, so, speaking of limited, kinda, I'm gonna make a rough segue here. And then we're gonna dive into our favorite cards, because I know you had a couple that
I
you
do.
like. The limited archetypes are blue and white is spirits, blue-black is zabombos, red-black is vampires, gruel, or red-green is werewolves, green-white, humans, black-white, sacrificing humans and zabombos.
Did you say sacrificing humans of bombos?
Yeah,
Humans
yeah,
and
zabombos. Then you have
That's exactly the reaction.
black. You have red, blue, which is spells. Spells matter, but we have a lot of those in that set. This set. Then you got black, green, which is a little bit of undergrowth, a little bit of vegetation coming back and getting it animated. Then you got red and white, which is day and night. A lot of
Oh yeah, is there a dredge card in this set?
no dredge.
Oh.
There's a lot of mill your deck for green, especially. It's like mill top cards to your deck.
So it would
and
work
get seven.
with dredge from other stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There's
okay.
like mill your cards, get 7 back. Or this.
Got you.
There's a card called. I can't
Holy
remember,
crap!
yeah.
Mill gets 7 back. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a card called Old Sticky Fingers.
Old stick fingers.
Either way, it sounds cringe.
Is it a scarecrow?
It's something.
I think
It's
he's a tree.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's a weird anime.
I don't
this
like
really
it.
is
Makes me
this.
uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't like it. The art makes me uncomfortable. Especially
I didn't see it now.
they have the alternate arts like no bad touch.
Yeah, that's like
Right.
that's like that. Like you should always consent to like.
It's a horror.
Stop
poetry.
right there. This is my no square because magic. There's squares. There's magic cards are
Oh,
squares.
he hurts.
I do. And then green and blue is flashback. Not that exciting. But what is interesting, this goes back to cards, but I like it. The phoenixes on this plane are herons.
Oh, so they're not considered
they're all-
phoenix phoenixes.
No, yeah, they're all griffs and herons, and I like them.
Because it's more human centric.
Yeah,
so
because they can ride them.
yeah.
There are a lot of griff riders and
I
heron
pictured
riders.
something that you probably didn't intend when you said they can ride them.
No, there's no bestiality in this set, unfortunately.
Old stick fingers.
That's terrifying.
I don't like it.
Well, he's like, it says
That
he's a
is
horror, but
horrifying.
he's basically a tree that has come to life and is
Yeah.
murdering.
There's also a.
That reminds me of Jeepers Creepers, actually.
You see the frog clone, Angie? There's a frog clone. He's wearing a little cute little outfit and
No,
stuff.
Bobs. I didn't see
No,
it.
but he's like humanoid. He's cute.
Yeah,
It's like
they're
Kermit.
never cute. I'm sorry.
You don't like Kermit?
No. Fucking hate Kermit.
Fair.
Hope Miss Piggy shoves him up her ass.
They probably do.
Well,
Miss
that's
Piggy.
aggressive.
Miss
Yeah.
Piggy is a dom. But anyway, I believe
Are you
Mr.
going to show me that? I thought you had the frog
No,
thing.
I'm not a monster.
But I believe Mr. Reed had some cards he wanted to discuss.
We do. So we talked about Faithful Absence because it's actually my favorite white card. And I'm a control player by heart, and give me white instant speed removal that is just
Yeah.
whatever you have, I can kill it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on board. I just picked a couple cards that I like that I think are really going to have an effect on Standard and maybe Modern. I'm not sure if any of these are Legacy power cards yet, but I think, and this set was an attempt to power down after they did Throne of Eldraine, and it ruined Standard. I mean, we had 13 banned cards in Standard.
You know that card Rankle you really helped? Like, really loved?
Yeah,
like,
I didn't like Wrinkle, no. But I remember Wrinkle. He made me...
that's Throne of Eldraine.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Rankle, and it's one of the more underpowered cards from Throne of Eldraine. It was almost unplayable
Yeah.
with the power level of that
I
set.
hate Wrinkle.
Yeah, it was a 4/4
So
flyer
much.
for 3 that did 3 separate things, and you're like, yeah, I can't play this. It
Same with
doesn't-
Questing
That is
Beast.
insane.
It doesn't
Questing Beast
do enough.
unplayable.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it on the spot. Yeah, it's bad. Sorry. God, Standard was a mess.
It was, but I think, and again, they've powered it down, and they're trying to rework it. So, with that being said, here are some of my favorite cards other than Fateful Absence. I have Primal Adversary. It's 2 and a green. It's a wolf. It's mythic. It's a 4/3, so you have a 4/3 for 3. Trample. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 1 and a green any number of times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many 1/1 counters on Primal Adversary. Then that many target lands you control become 3/3 wolf creatures with haste. So like if you
Okay.
pay it 4 times, which is a lot. I mean, it's 11 mana, but you get a 4/3, 4 3/3 lands that can attack.
That's a lot.
It is.
I mean, and that's, like, the good news about it is it plays for late game.
Well,
Yes.
and that's the thing is like a lot of these cards scale. So a 4/3 for 3, a 4/3 trampler for 3 is still good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can always play it towards your mid game.
Yeah.
But if you draw it late game, and half the time those cards.
Congratulations! I just made 3/3
Well, I was about to
hasting
say,
lands.
at least at that point, you have something to play, and you're not just drawing shit at that point.
Yep,
Yep.
it's pretty good. We have Champion of the Perished, not Champion of the Parish.
I was about to say, wait, this is a perished, ED?
Perished.
Like they're gone?
Yes.
This is a bombo.
It's literally the same art, only he's a zombie.
Oh,
He's a black zombie.
Oh, that's actually cool.
Yeah.
It's a 1/1 for 1 black. It's a zombie. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Champion of the Perished. It's literally the zombie version of Champion of the Parish. With the same art, he's just a zombie.
So I guess the guy, when the whole Eldritch Horror bullshit went down,
Apparently he got bitten.
he got bitten good and had to go. I do like that the flavor does kind of continue over. Like, it is a continuation. It's not just like, hey, this all happened, but here's some new stuff.
Yes, we have Delver of Secrets, which was a powerhouse in Standard back when original Innistrad came out. It's not quite again, like Bob was saying, I don't think we have the spell count to make it insane right now. Mm-hmm. But in another set or two, it probably is going to be the thing to beat. Because when you can consistently flip Delver on 2, it's damn near unbeatable.
So is it just really just reprint of Delver?
Yeah, just
It's
actually
literally Delver Secrets.
Oh my god.
It's just a straight reprint.
I was about to say, at least, I mean, was Delver ever really expensive again, or did it stay maintained?
It wasn't that it was an expensive card because it was a common.
Right.
It was just that it was blue-white Stoneblade and
Well,
Solar Flare and all these dumb decks that were just blue-white Delver.
We also had preordained fucking
Yeah.
standard at the time too.
Well, I was about to say, like, the thing about Delver is it was still really hard to find Delvers when Innistrad proper was out.
Yeah, everybody wanted a 4 of because it was just insane.
Yeah.
They have raised the rarity to uncommon,
Okay.
which is, who cares?
Yeah, I was about to say that's not that much different.
They're still $2 a piece because they're always going to be $2 a piece. Like,
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, I just don't understand the point. There's a card I like a lot called the Meat Hook Massacre.
Yes.
Is that the guy with the pig face?
No, no,
yes.
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 He's on the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is an enchantment. It is black X. You may pay X when it comes into play. All creatures get -X until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature target opponent or an opponent controls dies, you gain 1 life.
Oh shit.
Very good in EDH. Very good.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's a really good like EDH card.
It's also pretty good in standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice army of 2/2 zombos. I'd like to kill them all and gain a bunch of life, please.
And then drain you.
I guess at that point it'd be what, 4 to do? Oh, because it has
2.
an X.
2.
It's just black 2. It costs 4 at that point.
Oh.
So you pay 4 and you kill every 2/2 on the board.
Oh, that's nasty.
And 1/1 and X2, whatever. Yeah, it's surprisingly powerful. I'm confused as to why it's an enchantment versus being in sorcery.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to be because the end is wanted to be permanent, like where you can keep getting triggers off because we don't really have a blood artist type of
That's true.
standard.
Does it stay, like, does the effect stay in play?
No, it's just when it enters the battlefield, everything gets -X.
Okay.
But the effect of whenever a creature dies, you get those bonuses. It's just always there since it's
Okay.
enchanted.
Okay, so I guess that would make sense for the enchantment portion of it. Because
Also-
I was thinking it would be
yeah.
like Ailish Norn, where it kept
permanent.
just static negatives.
It's also a legendary enchantment too, so you can't have multiple. in the
Oh,
field.
okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I have cast 2 in the same turn, or 2 in back-to-back turns, and it's fine. You
Yeah.
just
Well,
keep
yeah,
wrapping
you
their
just
board.
sack the other
Yeah.
one and put the other one down because you're really not losing value.
No, you just keep gaining life.
Nope.
Right.
It's good.
It's fun. That card is real good.
Yeah.
People are pushing, and again, I play standard, so I'm not mythic yet. I'm still in diamond, but I keep seeing the werewolf thing come up. People are trying to push werewolf decks.
Doesn't have a 1-drop. It's bad.
Yeah, it's just not doable.
Yeah.
You can't. Basically, you're playing sorcery speed the whole game and hoping they can't interact.
Some of the werewolf cards can see play in Gruul, like the one that gives a +1/+0 and haste and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that's a good card.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's good in a strictly
Werewolf
standard
deck.
werewolf.
Yeah, no,
deck.
you
I
just
was
put
about
it
to
in
say,
Gruul.
back in original Innistrad, werewolves were a lot faster.
Yes.
It seemed like you could, I mean, it was more of a tempo deck.
Well, there was
than
also a lot of the werewolves had 2-for-1s built in, like Huntmaster,
Right.
and like they were just
Yeah.
even without flipping Huntmaster into werewolf, it's still a good card.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of the werewolf cards are okay by themselves, but they're good when they flip.
Right.
And it's hard to have a card that is situationally good in a
Yeah.
deck full of situationally good cards.
Right. Especially in like something like standard right now because you're still sort of in that weird, like, I guess. Like,
Yeah, where everybody's trying to figure out what's good.
yeah. So you really have to
But-
know what you're doing.
For some reason, people really love werewolves, and I get it. Like if that's the clan you want to roll with, then awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The cards just aren't there to make it strong
Right.
enough, so you just keep killing them.
I feel like the thing though is with tribal decks, it's just such an easy mechanic for newer players as
Yeah.
it is. Because you can come in and say, I'm just going to build a werewolf
Yeah,
deck.
here's
And
the-
here's
here's
a
all the
shit
werewolf
ton of
cards.
werewolves. Throw them in a deck and call it. Like, I mean, I loved Fairy Tribal, and I still do, but it was such an easy deck and mechanic to build off of. It makes it easier than having to, like, go 3 levels down to find it.
If there are any newer players listening tonight, or to whenever you're listening to this, invest in vampires. So the next set's very vampire focused, and they're already got a lot of the pieces that make them good. They seem like 2 or 3 more cards. They'll be there.
There's the one card, and I've drafted it a couple of times. It's black and black red.
Oh yeah, I think it's a beating.
It makes a 3/1. It's a sorcery.
Yeah.
Black red.
Hunt the Weak.
Hunt the Weak. Make a 3/1 vampire with trample, lifelink,
And haste.
Oh, shit.
Sacrifice at end of turn. Flashback for 3.
Oh, my God.
So it's just this house of a card that you just get to play twice for a 3/1 beater, And there are, like Bobby said, there are vampires that if you sacrifice a vampire, if a vampire dies, it gets a counter.
Yeah.
So you just play them with those guys, and you're like, cool, I'm going to keep making giant vampires and gaining life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting that they added trample to all of that, too.
It's like ball lightning.
Yeah, it's ball
Yeah.
lightning.
Because a lot of the
I
vampire
see.
cards,
With
you have to
flashback.
inflict damage, so that's why they give the trample.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's good, though. I think that one and the other vampire 2 drop, the one that either... If they've lost life this turn and it enters, you buff all your vampires
Or
afterwards.
whenever,
Yeah,
yeah.
that card, like, you give me another like 1-drop vampire, another 2-drop, and the deck is there.
Insolent Neonate. I would take
Yeah.
Insolent Neonate right
Or
now.
the just like any of them, or Stormcrook Noble. Give me
Yeah.
Stormcrook Noble. It hasn't been since the original.
Well,
strike.
even Noble's
Yeah.
rare.
Oh,
and
it's super good.
A house.
Yeah.
I'll take an uncommon and Insolent Neonate with
Yeah.
that card, and you just get to beat people to death.
Yep, I am down because the black's removal and red's removal is really good right now. Like, it's just need a couple more good creatures for the deck, and it's gonna be tier 1.
And that probably will be in the next set.
Yes, that's why
Oh, yeah.
I've already I bought all my vampire stuff right just in case. I spent money on singles because it's all cheap right now, dirt cheap.
Well, yeah, because it will probably jack up prices.
It will
later.
once people figure out what's good and what's
Yeah.
playable. All the mythics
Yeah.
will start going up.
Yeah.
But right now, like,
This is when I kind of like. This is like the sets I do like though.
Yeah.
The ones that are like you don't know what's good at this point because I mean like the last few sets we've ever really talked about.
Yeah,
this
all
is
from
going to
the-
come
yeah.
out and be a house of a card.
well, you'd look at it and be like, it shouldn't do 19 things, but it does. So I guess I'm gonna buy them.
right.
Instead of a card, it's a book.
Yeah, instead of just having a card like we need to figure out. That's like old school Magic
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
like where you used to sit down and build until you found something that worked. And then it's like, oh, okay, it does
Or
work.
Titan of Nature's Wrath.
I'm always hoping that in these sets like this, they'll reprint Preacher.
Preacher, I don't know.
He was old. He was from the Dark Ages, and the Dark.
The Dark.
Yeah.
And so he would come out, and he'd proselytize, and you just have to read the text on Preacher, but it's pretty nasty.
Can we get the dark too?
Think about preachers like big church preachers. That's kind of what he was like.
Ooh, I'm down.
Like there's a wall of text,
Yeah.
and then there's what's the one I use in my Planeswalker deck? That when it dies, it just exiles everything. Get out of here.
Oh,
Doesn't just destroy them, it exiles it. I'm always hoping we'll see those again.
I don't remember what I know what
Because
you're
with
talking
the
about.
angels gone, and they're turned into cults and paganry. What comes next? A preacher.
There is one of the old the head of the Cathars actually in the set. He's gone like full bad and actually he's a transform card and he turns into a demon.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
the
he's-
champion of the perished.
Yeah.
He's literally perished.
Yeah, it's that spicy. Can we get the dark 2 blacker than black?
Wow.
The Dark 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Ooh, I'm down. Let's do it.
Bigger,
So-
darker.
So, like, Preacher says, gain control of one of opponent's creatures. Opponent chooses which target creature you control. If Preacher becomes untapped, you lose control of it. Blah, blah, blah. You also control the creature if Preacher leaves player at the end of the game.
Oh wow,
So it's one of those, I permanently take this shit.
Gimme.
that's good.
Yeah. So, but this was back in the time of Anti and stuff. So when Preacher
Oh.
took it literally says he doesn't give it back at the end of the game.
Yeah, this is
It
my card now.
yours.
I'll take your fucking $20 shipping dragon. Thank you very much.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
very like flavor light too. It's like you join like the what is it called? The
Welcome to the
Perishers.
congregation.
Yeah, the congregation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Preacher used to get abused a lot. Just come out and be like, and the Lord said, no, 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 no."
Just take your most expensive card. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And if he dies, as long as he didn't untap, it's still yours.
yeah.
So you just bring him back,
Yep.
resurrect that shit.
Yep.
Yoink. Animate dead. Boop.
But no, this is a good set. It's a good set to literally reset standard
Yeah.
and take a breather from.
Yeah. It just sounds like the last few years.
Yeah.
Like not
Oh, yeah.
even
It's been
not
insane.
I was about to say last 5 years almost.
Since starting War of the Spark was what fucked a lot of things up, and then it's gotten worse since then.
By the way, my Preachers have gone up in value. They're
Nice.
$55 now.
Yeah,
I think somebody's going to put them in the set for flavor.
that'd be fine. I'm down.
Well,
Sell them now. Sell them.
but like it's like you've had to overpower cards to deal with overpowered cards, and the only way you really can deal with it. I said this back when Standard got real fucked up, where it went from having like three sets in a block to like whatever this is now.
8, 12, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I've said it before, it's like you're never going to be able to reset it unless you literally underpower every set that comes out.
Well, it's just been to the point of where, like, it's hard to explain to people, but like I've been playing the Emergent Ultimatum deck
Yeah.
because you just turn 5, put 24 power into play, or cast 24 mana worth of cards, and you just look at people and be like, which would you like to kill you? Because it's your choice.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you shouldn't be able to do that on turn 5 in Standard.
No, I mean that's literally what
And
Legacy does. That's why Legacy exists.
Well, it's literally like, and it's because the mana's been so good, like it has been really good. It's like Emergent Ultimatum is the color requirements are green, 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 blue, blue, black, black. I'm just turn 5ing that into people,
Yeah.
and it's like, what are your options now? You just get to die,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's just been that. It's been Yuru and
Oko
and
Teferi, all that shit.
all these things that you can't play in standard now that are just so bananas good.
We had Scape Shift in standard with Field of the Dead.
Yep.
I just like the theme, though.
Yeah.
I like the cult horror
Yes.
bullshit. Like, I think the interesting part of it is, like, now that religion has left, it's like, what is left? What happens to you?
Go back to your roots.
And, I mean, that's kind of what it is. It's
Yep.
very much over, like, a rustic horror.
But they're good. They're not like sacrificing. Like they're like people that are like, oh, we're gonna sacrifice humans. But like most, like the green white is the coven. Really, is really the coven cards, and they're like, we're trying to save Innistrad. We're
Band
not trying
together.
Yeah, band together.
Yeah, that makes sense. The coven would be green. I
Yeah.
mean, you think of pagan
Yeah,
as
there's actually-
more
yeah, go
earthbound
ahead.
people.
There's actually a card that's like it's a token card, and it's like the flavor text is like, I'd rather go into the dark together than by myself. And it's like, oh, that's
Aw,
really
that's
sad. And they're like
awesome.
dancing around the fire. I'm like,
So is it supposed to reveal what the Midnight Hunt is, like, at the end of this?
I think the Midnight Hunt is the
Moon
werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them
Oh.
becoming the werewolves.
Because the last card in the story spotlights is the unnatural growth card where like the werewolves are actually just growing to giant fucking size because the moon's getting big.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like the fairy's trying to stop it, but he can't.
And when they say the moon's getting big, I think they mean Emrakul's coming back.
Yeah.
What happened
Oh,
to
Emrakul's
Emrakul?
getting closer.
He got
and
locked into the
closer.
moon.
At the end.
Oh.
Interesting. He's getting bigger because he's flying
Yeah.
towards
Literally coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That's why you have like old stick fingers and like all these things that are eldritch horrors again that are growing from normal things.
Yeah, and like even the werewolves are
Yeah.
getting
Effective.
twisted.
Yeah. I want Merit Liege back. That's
We're
been a
never
long
getting
time.
Merit Liege back.
Well, just like a Merit Liege card. Or
We
something.
had one that had like ice counters on it.
Yeah, but like, I'm talking like the actual like the character Merit Liege.
I want a 2020.
I want that Emrakul to fight. Like it's actually just kaiju magic. Like Merit Liege versus Emrakul. Let's go. Let's do it.
I mean, here's the thing: is it's like we've had all these different cards. Like,
Yeah.
what was the one? It was the Hydras.
Progenitus.
Like you never heard anything about him. You just kind of had him, and oh, there he was, and that was about
There's
it.
a 1010 that is protected from everything.
I know, but you don't hear about anything from it. We just keep hearing about Emrakul. So it's like at some point, some of these other like big old titan ass
Yeah.
creatures are going to come fight Emrakul.
Yeah, but they're from two different worlds, though.
Yeah, but Emrakul was
Wasn't
from a
he
different
from
world.
Alara?
Yeah, he was.
With Child of
But
Alara.
Emrakul's
Yeah.
he's been.
I mean,
basically planeswalking. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that because he was
Emrakul
Zendikar,
Planeswalker
Emrakul-
card.
Emrakul was in Zendikar.
Zendikar.
Yeah.
So
Zendikar
I mean,
and Innistrad.
But you get beat up by a bunch of squirrels. That card's
That
great.
is pretty funny.
It's fucking great. 2021 woman
like
squirrels.
really, it is a David and Goliath
Yeah.
like scenario. It's like how do you beat
It was the
Emrakul
same
with
thing
some nuts?
in Legions. The squirrels came out and beat everybody.
Yep.
It's like there's only 6 cards.
well, that's why is because
Yeah.
the squirrels are so
Yeah.
overpowered. You can't
Well, I
overpower
think
it.
I was in Canada at the time where standard decks only have to be 40 cards. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you got beat to death very quickly by squirrels.
Yeah.
Chatter the squirrel. No, I concede.
Hell,
I
a-
concede.
Hell, a scroll card guy just got banned in Pauper. Chatterstorm
Yeah.
got banned in Pauper this
It
last
has
week.
to.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna. It's like the old goblin bombardment where you
Yep.
just mass produce goblins and just win.
Yep.
Funny because I was just thinking like every time I see Innistrad come back, I'm just like, how many more times are we gonna go back to Innistrad? I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
There is a lot of flavor you can do
There's so
with
much
Innistrad,
story.
and there is a lot of story. Like it's really hard, in my opinion, to go to places like Alara again because there's not a lot of difference.
Is the plane gone too? Isn't a lot of like destroyed?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
But it's like you could go back and be like, how do we rebuild Alara? But you don't see it. You got three sets worth of Innistrad cards.
I'm excited though. I like that. I'm excited to see what Crimson Vow bring us. Also, new players that are interested in getting into Magic. This is a really good starting point for you.
I was about to
This
say.
and the D&D set are really good starting
Yeah,
points.
and they're reasonable, and you're not going to feel like you're getting
Beat your face beat in.
housed by
Yeah.
cards that you just can't overcome.
Yeah.
They're basically the value. Like you can't beat. It's hard to beat like Uru.
Yeah, you can't. Or Cruxa. It's hard.
Those things are just hard to overcome. Uru, when it entered the battlefield, gain 3 life, draw a card, put a land into play. When it attacks, gain 3 life, draw a card, put a land into play. It's hard to beat that kind of value when it's doing 3 separate things that are attacking you on 3 different planes.
Well, and especially when you are a new player and you only know the value of your cards by which you purchase
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, like you're not buying like a deck. You don't go into Magic being like, this is the best deck. I'm just gonna buy it. Like
Yeah.
there is some background mechanic you have to learn
Yeah.
how to play before you recognize that stuff.
You show
So
up with like a pre-con and you're trying to play, and somebody's like, "I'm gonna turn 2 Urou and then turn 3 Urou," and you're like, "I can't win, right?" Like,
You know what I would like to see as far as lore? So, do you know how the angels got to be tainted?
Yeah.
sure.
Like when Urza brought the, I can never pronounce the chick's name, to where Rhea's stronghold was in Radiant, and brought the black mana in there and corrupted it and killed him. So, and then the angels that escaped are corrupted, like, because he didn't mean to, but he killed him. Well, I would love to see Radiant come back and bring Avacyn back. Or like, come and heal the angels. She's
Sure.
the only one who can.
I thought Rhea could too, because
Rhea, Rhea Dawnbringer. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to see Rhea and Radiant come back.
Yeah.
I mean, they were OP back in the day. Now they're just, but change
Well-
them and come back and save the angels, and
Yeah, fix them.
and then they fight Emrakul.
Well, Teferi is a time wizard. And he could
He is,
reverse the
and
time.
he learned from Urza, so we.
Well, there is a black-white wizard in this set, too, or black-white angel. In
Yeah,
this set, too.
yeah, one of the leftover ones. Because like in the last, I think it was the original Innistrad block. Avacyn killed all the Black White Angels because they were
Yeah,
doing the weird
Avacyn.
things with the demons.
Yeah.
They were like letting them live and learning from them. So that's a big
Avacyn
no-no.
is like the perfect example of Superman going bad.
yes.
Like that's really how Avacyn, you can describe Avacyn.
But was she wrong? I mean, was she wrong? Like when you think about
There
it,
it is.
No, but you don't kill little kids and stuff. It's mean.
you do if they're bad.
Yeah,
Anakin Skywalker did it.
true. They were asking for it though.
Liesa, Forgotten Archangel, 2 white, black. Legendary Angel, Flying Lifelink, 4/5. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to the owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good and limited.
And she's supposedly one of the angels that survived after all the...
Hubbaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They killed them all.
Yep.
Her and Sigarda.
Yep. That's all as we know for now.
Supposedly those are the only 2 angels that are around.
We'll see.
It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Although it makes
Although
it.
somewhere out there is Rhea.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And Aurelia too. Right?
Oh, Aurelia.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think she's still around. Aurelia.
I don't know. I thought she got killed. I thought Aurelia got killed.
I don't think was Aurelia on Innistrad, or is she like one of the other ones? The
Aurelia
alternate
was
power
took
angels?
over as took over for the red white one from War of the Spark. What? No. What was the original red white plane? It's where Teferi's from.
Oh,
Boros?
Dominaria.
Dominaria.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. It's not that. It's remember there was the
I remember it was the red white was called Boros. That land.
yeah. Well, it was like Boros, and like there was always a commander or somebody who was the head of that that guild.
Because the guilds. Like,
Oh, Ravnica?
Yeah. Oh, it's Ravnica. I'm so
Yeah.
stupid.
You
That's
silly
okay.
bean.
I'm like, as soon as I get guild, I was like, that's Ravnica. But yeah, she became the head of the Boros Ravnica guild.
Ah. Oh yeah, because she was in the last Ravnica set.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it has to be where they travel to or whatever.
Then
Sure.
if the angels make a resurgence, the demons will too.
Yeah. There's one in the set. There's two. But we'll see.
This is very much more or less like religious horror and more like, well, I guess religious horror in the sense of like regular old Christianity
Yeah.
horror.
Mhm. Yeah, cult horror.
Like cult horror.
Yeah.
Like I just like the idea of there being like a
Yeah.
creepy like stick finger tree thing coming after people.
Yeah.
Jeepers
It's
creepers looking thing.
bad Treebeard. Bad
Oh,
touch
true.
Bad touch Treebeard. That's his new
Henry
name.
Crabgrass says, yeah, never mind. It's like a Critical Role reference.
Bad.
Somewhere listeners like, oh my god, she's so clever.
I know somewhere out there, all 6 of them are like, oh my god.
But here at the table, it was just
I don't watch it. I need to. I know I do. All right. Thanks for listening. Gesundheit.
Oh, thank you.
Becky, where can they find us?
They can't find us on Innistrad.
They can find our bussy on there, though.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I had to say it at least
But you can
once.
find us on Facebook at The Free Rotation Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at The Free Rotation. You can also find us on Twitch and YouTube at The Free Rotation. You can
Pornhub.
also like listen to us at Weeby Geeks. Check out all the other great podcasts at WeebyGeeksCD.com. We are not on Pornhub. Stop listening to him. Spotify, YouTube. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Dickfingers.com.